Welcome back, everyone, to the House of Hopcast. We have a very, very, very special edition of the House of Hopcast
Very
today.
special, yes, indeed.
That's right, and thank you for joining us. I am your host. I am not only the owner of this here House of Hop, I am your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion. I am Duhop. Joining me today, is returning, or he may have taken a week off, but a round of applause for everybody for Jay the Key Evans.
Thank you.
Jay,
We had a little bit of a misunderstanding, a little difference.
I wholeheartedly...
But we dealt with it like men.
I wholeheartedly welcome you back to the House of Hopcast, okay? Where, yes, you did, unfortunately, take a little time off, okay? So if... What I'm referring to, if you're living under a rock and you don't pay attention to GTS.
Which everybody pays attention to GTS, so everybody should know what happened.
Yeah, GD, right? Okay. Me and my best buddy over here, okay, not only best buddy in life, podcast amigo, we work together as well, okay?
Yeah.
Multiple levels here, okay? Turns out we had a disagreement. Okay, over a boy. I'm not wrong. It was over a boy. We had a disagreement over a boy.
That's my best friend you're talking about.
All right, so right again. So Flash Carter is who I'm referring to, and now Flash Carter's kind of like your party best friend.
Yeah. Okay. We go out all the time.
Whereas Duhop more older brother guiding you towards preservation, towards helping you set up your future, saving your money from going out and drinking all of those grails.
100 grails coming up November 4th. 100 grails coming up right up. And you were being mean to him, man. That was the whole reason.
Well, listen, all right, Flash Carter, he got a little arrogant, all right?
As he should. He's grown into his own. He's
a little bit
learning those minute details of the biz.
A little bit more arrogant than he should, okay? And I felt like I dealt with him at GTS Live when I took on him and E-Money in a triple threat, and I beat the both of them, okay? And I thought I was done with Flash Carter, but Flash Carter kept nosing around. So
he's hungry. He wants that championship, dude.
No, okay? He is a dirtbag. He was a good kid. He was Flash Carter with his red, yellow pants and his lightning bolts and his this and his that, right? And now he's some preppy dirtbag who thinks he's top-notch college equipment.
Weren't we all there?
No, I never went to college.
Dude, look at when I first started. I didn't go to college either, by the way, but look at when I first started. I was skinny. I was pimply face,
chicken breast chest,
chicken breast chest. I was a referee. I was 110 pounds, soaking wet, and I started getting that more confidence in the ring. Started learning from all these guys around me, and putting the pieces together on everything.
I get it.
And then once me and my first ex broke up, I turned into legend. Wait for it, Derry Party Animal. That's when the true Party Animal came out, but.
All right, so what I really want to talk
it happens.
Okay, I thought I dealt with Flash Carter at GTS Live, okay, and then he came nosing around, and then I beat him good, real good, okay, and that is unfortunately where Jay the Key Evans decided that he had to step in because he's such good friends with Flash Carter.
One too many times.
Such good friends with me. He stepped up to protect Flash, which I didn't exactly understand, and I still don't to this day. Maybe because, like you said,
you said, you're like a big brother to me. I'm like a big brother to him. So it has this like tripling down effect here. So that's kind of the big issue that I had here.
Turns out, Jay the Key Evans stuck his nose there to protect Flash.
I had to,
but it kind of got in my way.
Which it did, which I had no problem doing.
So, if
somebody had to do it, it had to be me.
Right. So now we have this little misunderstanding here where Jay's sticking up for Flash. I beat the crap out of Flash. And now me and Jay are a little hot at each other. Okay. And now there's an issue thrown down for my championship title. What am I going to do? Say no? I'm a fighting champion, Jay.
As you should be, yeah.
Okay. So
So that's why
as you stated earlier here in this Hopcast already. Okay, we're not that very far in.
No, we're only 6.5 minutes in, brother.
Thereabouts. Okay, we settled it the way men settled it.
In the professional wrestling ring, brother.
We went straight Coliseum on this.
Head to head, toe to toe.
All right, and we settled it the only way that two friends should. We beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, and a great match. Got to give it to you.
All right, so that's
Round of applause for that.
Wait a minute. We definitely had a banger. I'll tell you that.
I made you work.
Well, I hope I hurt you because you hurt me.
You hurt me.
My back is still sore.
That suplex almost brainbuster. That hurt me.
Let's pump the brakes, Jay. Woo. All right, because I want to get into the match. I want to roll the match, and I want to watch the match.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about the match. I want to see. I mean, right from Grimm. Okay, barring Flash from ringside. We didn't want Flash around. I didn't want any interference.
Which was already a little bit of a disadvantage. I was like, all right, I'm getting screwed already with my first match back on GTS in a while.
Says who you getting screwed?
Well, bro, you had Grimm by your side, Jungle Jim.
They were there.
And you couldn't even have my best friend by my side. You had to leave him be.
He was barred from ringside. I told Grimm not to interfere like he did the last time when he beat you up and he just jumped you. And then we beat you up. Yeah. Sorry about that. I told everybody no interference. I am going to deal with Jay the way it happens. Okay, so let's get down into it, Jay. Let's fire deep on this here. Let's see what happens. Oh, here we go.
All right. See, so I didn't even see this part yet, dude.
This is Flash banned from ringside. Grimm's announcing it. Here we go.
What's with the black and white suits? Track suits here. Come on now.
We're belt fed, and that's our belt fed gimmick.
Like, you look like you're in the 80s.
Yo, I like the Run DMC gimmick, so stop it.
I mean, it's not bad.
Don't hate.
It would look good on me.
Don't hate. Oh,
look at that tan.
Jay, I was going to ask you, what's going on with this tan right here? This looks like here you sat and got orange sprayed for a little while.
Yeah, I did. I went the day before we got into this match. I had to look good. I had to look pumped up. Yeah, Emily's on my nerves too.
Well, she's the businesswoman that got Flash.
Yeah, she was the one who did it.
Ringside.
Exactly.
So that's what happens when you got a team member like that on belt fed. I didn't ask her for that. I just said nobody cheats. She's like, Flash will cheat. I'm getting him barred.
Saint Vengeance is the referee. That's pretty cool.
Well, and again, I didn't want Jungle Jim or Grimm being the referee. This right here, I wanted
fair and square.
Fair down the middle.
As it should.
Unbelievable. I'm going to
speak it into existence.
Yeah, manifest.
Oh, man.
Wow. All right, so
look at that.
This right here, I was so happy, and I thought I'd try to catch you off the top. But this right here,
I had to drop you on your head right there, dude.
Blew out my right shoulder. Still hurts. Okay.
Oof.
And then the basement drop kick sending me down right here.
The chest.
I actually kind of thought
I could have hit you harder there, though.
Well, all right, so pause this right here.
Yeah, pause it.
All right, well, you got the turnbuckle in your hand. What are you thinking with this turnbuckle? Why did you go to rip the turnbuckle off? I thought we were. I didn't want nobody to cheat. You're going for solid steel here.
You know what? I wanted to add a little. I wanted to add some drama to our match. I wanted to really make the most out of our surroundings in the ring. So I thought, after I hit you with that drop kick, what should I do? And my first instinct was to pull off the turnbuckle.
It wouldn't have been my first instinct. That right there, to me, says you were a little hotter than a hornet in an old Coke can.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like I said, you were mad at me. I was mad at you. You were beating up my best friend.
This right here, in my opinion, okay, after I thought about this for just a minute, okay, you're hot under the collar immediately because your buddy Flash got barred from ringside.
Exactly.
All right. This right here is
from the jump,
almost an immediate desperation.
I'm going to pull out this. I'm going to smash
I'm going to smash his face into steel immediately because Flash might not be here to help.
I mean, I didn't know if Grim were to get involved, Jungle Jim.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's been said before where, you or Grim are like, I don't want you to get involved. And then what do you know? One or the other gets involved.
How dare you say that, Jay? How dare you accuse Beltfed of those things?
I see with my own 2 eyes. Maybe my own 4 eyes even.
Me too. All right. So... this right here, it scared me a little bit because, like I said, here comes some solid steel. Like I said, this was Jay really upset, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was heated in the moment.
That Flash wasn't there, and he thought he had to immediately level the odds because Jungle Jim's here. Okay, Grim's over here. Emily's around town. All right, this is Jay.
Keep my eyes all in one place.
Immediately trying to settle. All right, so we're back into it. Look at you laughing at it. You're like, yep, here it is. I'm going to smash his face. Oh!
I saw you coming.
Pump the brakes. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, nice little roll up there. I almost thought I had you.
I
would think that.
2 and 3
pause that. Oh, rewind it even. Yeah, go back. All
right, so I got to pause here.
And I blocked it. I also blocked that. You saw that. Yep, there you go. I took off the pad. Look, 1. Come on. 1, 2.
And then...
it looks like he hit his hand. But I saw that coming. I blocked it. I wasn't going to let myself get hit by the steel.
Right, well, you're the one that pulled the steel off.
Exactly.
Okay?
But you tried to hit me with it, and I got you with it.
That drop toe hold right there. Okay,
right in the face.
Right off the top of the forehead. Okay? Like he said, I barely hit it. I got it. Okay?
Yeah, I
didn't knock me out completely.
The video may not have heard it, but
that right there, me rolling into the ring, was where I smacked my head and actually really hurt myself.
I'm honestly shocked you kicked out. Yeah, you even heard violence. You bleeding or what's going on? I thought you're good.
All right, so this right here is just Jay trying to hurt my head more.
Knee drop to the back of the head. Got to work the head.
All right, after I hit my head on the buckle, the steel, hit my head rolling back into the ring because I was already disoriented. Now he's doing work to the back of my head. He's trying to disorient me, take me out.
Yeah.
Was that your game plan here?
Absolutely.
No. As you choked me, that was your game plan.
Yeah. I had to. Come on now. I'm trying to win.
Well, I understand.
Once I hit you with the steel, it was kind of like, all right, work his head. Let me give him a couple shots right here. Boom.
That one actually hurt Jay's hand. You saw him shake it out right there?
Yeah.
Right? I've punched a few people where it hurt my own hand.
Yeah, it hurts sometimes when you really...
Miles ahead of you. That's how you felt right there?
Right there, dude. Right there. I mean, I know you've been wrestling way longer than me, but I feel like I'm miles ahead of you. Oh, man.
All right. Well, this is where I'm going to start turning things around on you here, right here.
Yeah.
Side Russian hop sweep.
Didn't expect to see that from you. That was pretty impressive.
I have figured if I was wrestling Jay the Key Evans,
that's stunned to my neck a little bit. I was holding it.
I couldn't be out there giving you the face buster, all right, because you know that. I couldn't be going up on the ropes for the throw.
DDT dropped me on my head right there.
Okay. I couldn't be doing the lucha throw because you know that moveset. Yeah. I didn't even pull out the spine buster because you know that moveset. I had to dig deep and try to use moves that you hadn't seen me use in a while.
Nice execution, by the way, yeah.
Right? Where did you see that one coming?
No, I clearly didn't see it coming.
Almost had you right there, Jay.
Almost don't count. Duhop. I wasn't going to let it end that early.
Now, obviously, I wasn't going to let Jay in on my strategy for this match, but I, again, wanted to pull out moves that Jay hasn't seen me use in a while. This is just a little bit of choking right here to take the air out of him so I can get him down. I was
losing some oxygen there.
Well, that's what choking is for. All right, and people don't realize I was just going to choke him to try to choke him, but it takes the oxygen right out of you.
That shot looked like it took the wind out of you, right to the chest there, the stomach area. Oh, that must have hurt. Hurt my hand.
See? I still feel that. I actually felt that the other day while I was working out. I was like, oh my God, so sore. Now, Jay, remember when I was talking about moves that I've never done before?
Yeah.
And/or moves to catch you off guard? How about this?
That was something.
Huge flying crossbody. Now you can see it's not done completely accurately.
It wasn't done the best, but it was still effective. You got me?
Well, it's because I had no oxygen. Leading back to that point, I had no oxygen. But I had to do something. I had to stop Jay's roll.
Well, you definitely stopped me for a little bit. But I think here is where the tables turn.
This is where I was caught off guard.
I knew.
I thought right here I had you done. Duhop drop.
Nope.
And this here scoop sent me sailing. I didn't know where I was going.
Dropped you right in your face.
I didn't know which way I was going. I didn't know which way I was spinning.
Look at that cover. I had both shoulders down.
Jay, you stuck your crotch square in my face.
Dude, I was trying to win. I held down both shoulders, held the leg.
Right here.
Oh, there it is.
Grim pointing out the turnbuckle pad that you ripped off my move. Right here.
I gotta start listening to Violence more often.
What did he say?
You heard him? He was like, "Get aggressive, stay on him." Should have. There you are. Now doing a little cheating yourself.
No. I did a handful of tights.
Yeah. But if you did notice, you tried getting me on that top turnbuckle. I knew from earlier because I took it off that I need to. If I need to take as minimal damage as possible, I got to go to the second.
Well, if I didn't get you with the buckle, that one
definitely did knocked my clock out. I was seeing stars for a second or two after that. So I'm pretty sure I was just coming to right there.
Well, had I got to the pin immediately, I feel like it would have been.
It might have been a 3.
It might have been.
Honestly,
it might have been.
But I dug through.
At this point, right here, Jay.
Got my shoulder up, hooked it out. Yeah.
What do you think? I want to pause it right there. What are you thinking right there? Because I already rocked you now.
Yeah, right.
I almost had you with the Claymore. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know what's next.
Exactly.
Because I'm not gonna. He knows the Claymore, but I'm not gonna not use it.
Right here, it was do or die in a way. Like I had to do something to change up my my game, or else it was gonna be over. Because like you said, it was close that I kicked out. But at least I had the wherewithal to not go to the top instead of going to the middle. So I saved myself there.
You did miss that buckle,
but
I'll give you that.
But right away,
because I tried to send you into it by grabbing your shorts, and I almost saw your ding dong.
Almost. But right away, I turn around, get clocked with the Claymore. That took me on a loop. So I'm thinking of ways to put you over, put you out.
Well, this right here, I didn't see this coming. I was just getting up.
This was like
I don't know where you found that energy after the Claymore.
I had to dig it out of me.
All right. This right here, I knew you wouldn't see coming.
Yeah, no.
You didn't see the crucifix.
Coming. When would that have happened?
The crossbody. The crucifix. All right. I've done it once before. A move I've seen my buddy Thunder Rosa use. All right. Taking it out of the Rosa playbook right here.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All right. That one right there.
Now, what were you thinking right there? Were you even thinking, or were you?
I was out,
dazed and confused.
I was like, whoop. I was moving. I says, all I heard, it was kind of like
that took all the energy out of me. By the way, that's why I was crawling.
I got the foot on the rope right there.
Yeah, that could be a little tricky too.
Now, I want to pause that right there, okay? Because Lucky, our senior official here, all right, had the wherewithal to know that the foot under the rope and or the foot on the rope is the same thing. Because Jay knocked me so clear across the face with that black mass that I wasn't.
I put away many opponents with that black mass.
You can clearly see I was not kicking up. I needed my foot to that rope.
Yeah, you were flopping. Yo.
I was. I flopped around. All right.
Almost didn't get to it.
That right there,
depending on who you ask,
truly almost lost the match for me. If our senior official didn't realize that my foot even went towards that rope, here's your winner at new. It would have happened. It would have happened.
Would have been a 4-time.
That one right there, that one really, really rocked me. I hadn't been rocked like that in a minute, Jay.
I'm glad it was me. Knock some sense into you.
I figured you would be, but we're going to get back to moving here on this here match because
we're nearing the nitty gritty here.
Because now the real aggression really started. Because now that I got clear knocked right out, I didn't know what to do. All right.
I knew exactly what to do right here.
Now, what were you thinking when you went to the top here? Because if you've seen this match here, all right, spoiler alert, Jay gets to the top right here, and I cut him off. But I really want to ask you, where were you going here? 5-star Shooting Express? Where are you going?
I was taking too much time, man. Oh, well, just looking back at this now, it's like, yep. If I just didn't pose, if I just went up there, I would have just done the 450.
Oh, you were going 450. Yeah. That's how you were taking me out.
Yeah, something that I haven't done in a long time.
I've seen you do the 450 before. Now,
here I'm like, wrong side, but
I had no strength in my right shoulder from the very beginning when you dumped me on that shoulder.
That was scary, man. Being up there, straight up for a hot second. I don't know how I kicked out of that, to be honest.
I don't either, because I'll tell you one thing. That right there is a left-handed out of a right-handed wrestler. Wrong side suplex because I had no strength in the right shoulder after being dumped on it by him.
Nuts.
Still, it was performed textbook. Nobody got hurt.
Picture perfect.
All right. Well, he got hurt, but nobody got broken hurt. Right here, Jay.
Right here.
Rake my eyes. I'm smart. One step ahead. Guess what?
Now that I did not see coming. I was stunned. I don't know how you pulled this off, man.
Yo,
right there, dude. That was something.
You know, they talk about here's your winner.
Wow.
And still, you know, they talk about
where the hell did that come from? Like, let me just steal this own move.
Well, I paused it right there, okay? Because the end of this here video is I win and then we shake hands. Okay, because we fought it out in the ring. All right. We beat each other up and we came to a winner. I told you as we were sitting here doing this Hopcast, I needed to, if I was going to beat you clean, no cheating, okay, I had to perform what you were not even remotely anticipating. All right.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get a regular Duhop.
Now, we've sat here.
Took me for a surprise there.
As friends, and we've watched tape together, and we've studied, and man, when we've put together move sets for our opponents and whatnot, we've done our homework. And considering we've done our homework together, doing my homework on my own for you, that's where I put this strategy together. I says, where in the world am I going to have to surprise the key? I'm going to have to, the old man is going to have to pull it together. The old man is going to have to reach deep into the bag of tricks, okay? And at this point, I got a couple bag of tricks. I've learned a few things. Maybe being the veteran is the only reason why I got this.
I mean, I consider myself a vet, but we'll go with that.
Well, I think the real thing is I hit you with that black mass, okay? Which was so unexpected that you've never even really been hit with your own damn move.
No.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. Now that you said that, I think the only other person to hit me with that move is your brother.
Really?
Yeah, I remember. I think the last time me and him wrestled, he hit me with that out of nowhere, and I was like, "Where did you get this from?"
Whoa. Well,
so look at that.
I wanted to whip cream it. I didn't think to cherry on top it with when you pulled the turnbuckle off, okay? Because I hit that black mass. Your face went straight into the solid steel exposed buckle.
Yeah, there was no stopping me there. That's where your kick just sent me there.
And then
send it right. Oh, dude, I was stunned. No, I got stunned from the kick, stunned from the me being foolish, and what I did in the beginning, biting me in the ass, came back to haunt me. I get bamboozled with it. But yeah, and then Duhop drop.
Well, Jay,
that set me jumping in the air.
I feel like it could have went either way.
Either way, yes.
Okay, it had my face hit that turnbuckle after a black mass, I would be out. I feel like I got lucky there, Jay. And our battle, okay, our match on GTS, okay. Probably, like you said, one of the bangers that I've had. I've had a few that I can remember that I really, really liked, but studying and putting together a move set to try to take you on was really, really. I want to say
Can't find the right words.
I was gonna say. I want to say it was one of my favorite, but it was definitely one of my most challenging. You know, I
like that.
You know, I've fought a few scumbags over here at GTS. Okay, but none so endearing as a personal friend of mine as Jay.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, you know, good friends, best friends always seem to gel well together in the ring. You know.
Oh, you spend enough time with somebody, Jay.
Yeah, you just know each other's moves, and like you said, you pulled some out of your bag of tricks that I've never seen you hit before, or even do, or haven't done in a long time, and that's where you got the better of me, to be honest. You know, especially taking my own move. But once you hit me with that, you know, because I hit that, so for me to get hit by that, I was. Oof.
Well, I'll tell you this right now, Jay. Before we get on out of here, and after we broke this match down here for everybody, I promise you, I definitely do not want to wrestle you again, and it's not for anything, but I definitely feel like I wouldn't even have a game plan now. After pulling that game plan, I thought that was
because card. If we ever wrestled again, I would come in with a whole different strategy.
Right? Yeah, like I definitely feel like at this point, that surprise attack that I gave you was really my only play card. Now, if we definitely got back in the ring, I would need steel chairs to win.
See, that's what I didn't want. I wanted a nice normal match, you know, somewhat down the middle.
I would need the equalizer. I don't think that right here would make it. I think at that point your strength and your youth would outpower the old man.
I think so too.
I might just go with that now. That might be my new gimmick, Old Man Duhop. It's
better than the cool LL Cool D.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm still LL Cool D. All right, guys. Well, I want to know what you thought of our match at GTS. Our little disagreement turned into a banger brawl, okay, which brought Jay back to the House of Hop, where we can actually sit here and talk about it, which you don't get to see too often. There's not many times where you get to see two people that go out there and beat the crap out of each other, sit down and talk about it a week later.
No.
It doesn't generally happen, but here at the House of Hop, anything
can happen at the House of Hop.
I was going to say, yeah, we follow a different path over here. We're a little wild and loose, eagle ass and crazy. Yep. All right, so I wanted to thank everybody for joining us. Round of applause for y'all for being here and hanging out with Duhop and Jay on the House of Hop as we broke down Duhop versus Jay the Key Evans for the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship on GTS Wrestling. Jay, are you coming back to GTS anytime soon? I had that one in the bag ready to go because I knew
Listen. After we shook hands, I gave you the rub, brother. I let you have your moment. I gave you the little pat on the stomach there as I exited. You know, I gave you your flowers. You know, I don't know what's next. What's next to do for Jay the Key at GTS? You know, especially with it getting colder out.
Well,
I think Jay the Key might still make an appearance at GTS.
Well, there's a lot of banger things coming up. Don't you forget about Christmas Chaos.
Oh yeah, true.
There's a lot of different things coming.
The Regal Rumble.
Right?
You know, that's one I'll always try to be there for.
Well, Jay, I hope to see you around, and I hope you're not challenging me for my title anytime soon. And I promise Jay that I'd leave his stupid buddy Flash Carter alone.
Thank you.
Let
him do his thing.
Hey, dude, if he tries to beat me up, I'm going to beat him up again. I promise you that. Tell him to leave me alone, and I'll leave him alone.
Well, you leave him alone, and he leaves you alone.
All right, guys. We want to know what you think. Put it down below as we broke down the match that we just had not too long ago. I hope you watched it on GTS. If you didn't, you just got to see it right there as me and Jay talked about it. Like this video, leave some comments, share it with all your friends. If you haven't done it already, subscribe for some more Duhop and Jay on the House of Hop. LA Night. Yeah. You're such a mark.